Hi, SBMC. Breaking news. Just kidding. Um, I'm sure many of you guys have questions or was wondering about when our church might reopen. I know the governor released guidelines on how to reopen churches, and some of the churches are actually opening tomorrow. SBMC will not be having in-person worship for the next 3 Sundays, at least. So tomorrow and the next 2 Sundays, no service for sure. The earliest that we might have service is June 21st. Again, this does not mean that we're having service June 21st, but that would be the earliest date that we might have service. Let me explain why we make that decision. First of all, when we received those guidelines, there were two major guidelines that is only temporary, which is 25% of capacity for our church. That's 40 people max, and the maximum of 100 overall. Those two numbers are good for 3 weeks. So basically, the government is gonna monitor the next 3 weeks, whether there are new outbreaks or anything like that. And after 3 weeks, either the 25% will stay, it will get lowered, or they will loosen the restrictions. We are willing to wait out those 3 weeks. We do not want to be part of that experiment. And we just want to see what happens after the 3 weeks are over. We don't want to make sweeping changes to our service, only to find out 3 weeks later that we got to change everything all over again, or to reopen, only to find out that we have to close again. So I think we really have nothing to lose in waiting the 3 weeks. Also, anything important that we do, any important decisions that we make, we always want to discuss with our leaders and also the covenant members. The guidelines were released on Tuesday, I believe, and we just didn't have enough time to consult our leaders and covenant members. We did push up the dates of our meetings 1 week, so we have our leaders meeting tomorrow, right after service, and covenant members meeting the week after. But we do want to discuss fully with people in our church. And for obvious reasons, our church cannot function without our volunteers. We want to know which ones will be coming in, which ones would rather stay home. We want to talk to the ministry leaders. What are you comfortable doing? What is your team comfortable, uncomfortable in doing? And we have to really cover all the bases. And we felt like the 3 weeks was the minimal time we needed, really, to cover all the bases. So just to conclude, right? Just to recap, online service only next 3 weeks. When we do start, we will announce, keep you updated. But when we do start, it will be maximum 40 people per current guidelines. And if more than 40 people want to come, then we will offer a second service. And we will adhere to all guidelines given to us by the state and county. So when we do meet, we will make it safe as possible, and we will keep everyone updated when that first worship service will be. That's it for now. Please follow us on YouTube and Instagram to receive all the updates. Bye-bye.